For any dealer who's looking to reach the goal of 100% service absorption, there are four basic ways to make that happen. Number one would be to get your profit margins in line with industry guides. Number two, increase your sales per repair order. Number three, obviously write more repair orders and get more customers in the door. And last of all, control and or reduce expenses. To get started on your goal of achieving 100% service absorption, the easiest place to begin is going to be with the profit margins, because profit margins are simply a matter of attitude. Profit margins on labor and profit margins on parts. Those are the easiest to fix. The second thing you want to focus on is your hours per repair order and increasing your sales per transaction, which in my mind is the second easiest step to positively affect in a short period of time. So get your profit margins in line with industry guides on labor and parts, and focus on getting your people trained on how to increase their sales per repair order. A reasonable goal for improving hours per repair order on customer pay work would be in the 2.5 hours per RO range. So a question I hear from a lot of dealers is that really attainable to reach 2.5 hours per RO? My answer is yes, but let me give you a simple exercise that any dealer can do to verify what I'm saying. I'd like for you to go and get your hands on about 50 of your used vehicle reconditioning repair orders. Not new car PDIs, but used vehicle reconditioning repair orders. And I would like you to measure the amount of hours that are sold on those 50 reconditioning repair orders. And what you're going to find is it's probably somewhere between 2.5 to 3 hours per repair order. So my question to you is, how is it that you can get 2.5 hours or better on a reconditioning repair order, but you're only writing 1.5 hours per RO in the service drive? And the answer is quite simple. You advise the used car manager on 100% of the results of the inspections that you perform in your reconditioning process. If you took that same process with your retail customer and you advised 100% of your customers on the results of the inspection process, you're going to see the same results. A lot of dealers are concerned about the quick lube business. They have pressure from the manufacturers, or they decide they want to get into the quick lube business. There's lots of reasons to be in the quick lube business. The first and foremost is owner retention. We want to keep the customer coming back to the new car dealer. Unfortunately, in our industry, the aftermarket has about 70% of the maintenance business, whereas a new car dealer only has about 30%. Sadly, they're also getting that same amount of business during the warranty period. So it behooves any dealer to have a quick lube program. However, one of the drawbacks to the quick lube program is that too many dealers do not look at it as a profit center. Most new car dealers in their quick lube repair orders are writing one-item repair orders that are generating about $30 in total sales, parts, and labor per ticket, whereas the aftermarket is averaging $90 or better per repair order on maintenance. So how is it the aftermarket is doing a 300% better job than the new car dealer is? And the answer is they're better trained, they hold their people accountable, and they give the customer the ability to make decisions on additional maintenance. We find all across the country that most aftermarket facilities consistently outperform the new car dealers when it comes to the quick lube process especially. The reasons being is that their service advisors are better trained, and they're held accountable for their performance, and their performance is measured on a daily basis. What we have found is that the number one problem, if you will, if not a cancer in new car dealerships across the country, is lack of accountability. That we're not measuring the performance of our advisors daily. We're not measuring the performance of our technicians daily. and we don't hold them accountable for performance standards. The aftermarket does. So what we see is that we have a lot of what I call underachievers in the new car side of the business. They're writing one-item repair orders, lube, oil, and filter the customers out the door. In the aftermarket, you will find a much smaller percentage of one-item repair orders because, again, they are held accountable and performance matters in the aftermarket. The new car dealer doesn't seem to really pay much attention to what's going on with that quick lube repair order, and that is a huge opportunity for profit improvement.